Yo, what's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be a little deep. I hope it's not too much, and I hope this helps somebody. It's going to be about depression and unaliving yourself, so if the topic is too heavy for you, I'm sorry, but this video is for everyone, whether you're battling your own demons or someone you love is battling their demons, or if you just want to understand what's going on. When you're depressed, your brain puts a filter on everything, like a dirty lens that only lets in darkness. It magnifies the bad, it distorts the good, and convinces you that your entire life is trash. You forget the moments that mattered, the friend who texted you just to check in on you, the time you laughed so hard your ribs hurt, the teacher who believed in you, the stranger who held the door and smiled at you like you meant something. You block those out because when you're deep in your depression, your brain's not really looking for joy. It's hunting for the proof that everything is going wrong, that you're worthless, that it's always been bad and that it will always be bad. And that's exactly what happened to me. A few months ago, I was in the deepest state of depression. I can't lie, it's the most I had ever been in. Before it would just come and go, but this time it was different, I could tell. I was jobless, drowning in debt, aimless. I tried applying to jobs, but nobody called me back. I had passions, but they just fizzled out. It felt like the world had just left me behind. Then came the breakup. She drained me emotionally, financially. I barely had any money left. She took it all from me without care, manipulated me, used me. That kind of betrayal devastates you. And it wasn't just the end of a relationship, it was the last thread holding me together before I snapped. Depression doesn't just affect you mentally, it affects you physically too. I stopped showering, stopped brushing my teeth. I did nothing. I felt no joy in any of my hobbies. Playing games felt like a chore. I'd wake up at 8 p.m. and lie in bed until 5 a.m. I didn't feel alive. I felt like a rotting corpse leaking into the mattress. I wasn't living, I was decaying over and over again, non-stop, every single day. I stopped eating. I didn't drink water, I drank alcohol. I wanted to rot quicker. I thought if I didn't die by my own hands, maybe my liver would do me a favor. Maybe alcohol poisoning would be the right way to go out. I would have much rather preferred to be dead than alive, either from my own hands or from someone else's. I was really serious about it. I genuinely felt no desire to be alive at that time. I was more dead than alive, so being dead wouldn't really change anything for me. For 2 months, I didn't see any sunlight. The things no sunlight does to a man, it is terrible. I was in perpetual darkness, confined in the isolation of my room. At one point, I joked I was the Dark Knight, just without the $1 billion. But the truth is, even prisoners in solitary confinement saw more light than I did, and I was doing this of my own accord. I ended up receiving a job interview nearly 6 months after I applied, and even after all I had been through, it didn't spark any joy, but it sparked something else. Maybe it was the money, maybe the alcohol running out convinced me that I needed more money to buy some more, but I still went anyways because, you know, when I start something, I finish it. I didn't end up getting the job, but I did get something else. That day, for the first time in months, I woke up at 9 a.m. and when I looked out the window, everything changed for me. When I stepped outside, the sound of the birds pierced the silence in my skull. The sky was like a crisp baby blue. It was just so clear. The sun hugged my face. The way the ocean was glistening like glitter and diamonds when the sun hit it just right. It was just so beautiful, and I was in awe. Not because I had never seen these things before, but because I realized I had forgotten about the beauty that exists in life, in this world. In that moment, I felt utter shame. Ashamed that I wanted to throw my life away. I had been ungrateful to such a degree, ungrateful to even be alive, and I realized that something most people battling depression never see until it's too late. We are surrounded by miracles that we are numb to now. Something even like safe running water. Many people in this world would kill for running water coming out of their tap, much less drinkable running water. Even your own body. People take their own bodies for granted. If you begin to study it, you'd think it would be impossible for your body to even exist because of how intricate it is. We are essentially superheroes walking on this earth. No other species on this earth compares to us. I felt an appreciation that I didn't know I could feel. It was all just so beautiful, and in that moment, I knew how ungrateful I had been my whole life. I had deprived myself the ability to love and cherish the beauty of the life that I was given. If I wasn't alive, I would have never had the opportunity to know what birds sound like, what the spring breeze feels like on my face, how the dirty buildings of New York City can look like Renaissance paintings when the sun basks them just right, how beautiful the green leaves on a tree look when they are in the sun and moving with the breeze like they're dancing. We as humans have made life so comfortable comfortable that we have forgotten how to be grateful. Our problems are often just small inconveniences compared to the grand scheme of this universe, but they feel heavy because we have the time and the freedom to think and dwell on them. In a way, comfort has made us soft and disconnected from reality. We grow up surrounded by man-made structures like skyscrapers, concrete buildings, staring at man-made screens on our phones, computers, glued to them 24/7. We live in confined spaces like apartments and tiny bedrooms. Over time, it left me, and I'm sure many other people, hollow, numb, and isolated from the natural beauty of the world that we are born into. We weren't meant to live our whole lives inside buildings made of concrete, brick, and plaster. We were meant to feel the sun, the wind, the earth, but somewhere along the way we traded that for comfort and lost something deeper in the process. Artificial habitats are meant for convenience and containment, like a zoo. They are not meant for promoting the deep sense of belonging and mental health that arises from living in harmony with the natural world. It's horrifying to think about because we are doing exactly that to ourselves. We are in a zoo. We are meant to be one with nature because we come from it. That is what resonates with us, resonates with our eyes, our mind. It is what makes us whole, what makes us human. It is healing. Science supports this idea that nature is healing, and I believe it too. Just from my own experience and anecdote, there is more to life than just existing. There is so much around us to admire and appreciate, things we would never get to experience if we weren't even alive. An individual without sight and all their other senses would envy you for being able to do the things that you can do. Yet here we are, taking our ability to live for granted. With your privilege of being alive, make life a journey of exploration, amazement, and appreciation of the things you never paid attention to. Life isn't perfect. Hell, sometimes it's brutal. It breaks your heart. It can kick you while you're down. But even in the mess, there are so many things worth living for. A reason to keep breathing. You could have been born a dung beetle. You know, they roll in shit for a living. In reality, you are already lucky. You are a winner just by being born, because being alive as a human is near impossible. It's like a near zero probability, like literally. That is something to celebrate. Use this precious win and make the best of it. You are born a winner. Our universe is full of impossibilities made real, overflowing with wonders, mysteries, and moments that defy all logic. Just being alive to witness any of it is a miracle in itself. Don't throw it away. You can look up at the stars at night and admire each one's existence. Look at the sun. Look beneath your feet. Pay attention to how ants and bees live their little lives. They are small, but they do more with their short lives than many humans, as if these little animals too are grateful for the time they have. A week ago, I learned that there are fish that have wings to fly over water. Can you believe that? I didn't know that, and that shocked me. There are so many things in this world that would fill you with awe, if you just dare to wonder, if you just dare to be thankful to be alive. And who knows, one day Elon Musk might just send us to Mars.
Pussy nigga, I want all the smoke. Yeah, ay, pussy nigga, I want all the smoke. Get that bitch wet in Minnesota like I'm Little Boat. Pussy nigga, I want all the smoke.
We on the block 2 for 4. Nigga, come and get some smoke.